Good morning. Today is Monday, July 17th. We're all waiting and hoping for really good news that the go button has been hit for Collect Direct so we can get our initial orders in and get this show on the road. The reason I'm sending this video or doing this video this morning is I hope that every single person that sees this will send this out to every member of their team. Every member that's registered with you, because I don't have all those email addresses. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been teaching people how to start from nothing and get to $10,000 a month, the predictable road from where they are to $10,000 a month for years. I understand it at a level that it sincerely haunts me because I know that any average person who's teachable, who has above average desire, can follow this road, this path that we've been teaching for years, and get here quicker and faster and easier with Collect Direct than any other opportunity that's ever existed in this industry, period. Here's why. There's basically three reasons. Number one is timing. Timing. Everybody's always wanted to get in early. Oh, if I could have gotten in back when they did, then I could have done something. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you are here. The timing is perfect. Number two is the market. The network marketing profession is absolutely, the customer base is burnt out. They're tired of hearing about the next greatest, latest lotion, potion, pill, vitamin, and any consumable product. They're tired of hearing about it. They've heard about it for a couple of decades. They don't want to hear about it anymore. The collectible market is bigger than all of the network marketing, lotions, potions, pills, travel companies, and on and on. If you took all the network marketing companies all over the world and looked at the volume of business that's being done, the collectible market right now is already bigger. It's 450 billion, already bigger than all the network marketing companies combined, and it's going to grow from 450 to a trillion. It's projected to grow to 1 trillion by 2033. You don't have to be the sharpest tool in the shed when you have a market like that with no competition. We have zero MLM competition, and we never will. No competition, no competition. You're here at the right time in the right place. I personally believe that our team will have a minimum of 10 millionaires, and I want to help 500 people get to six figures. Dale, if you have 500 people get to six figures, why won't you have more of those people go on and become millionaires? Because of something right here on this road. This is the road. Of course, you can't see it, it's all distorted, but I'll show you the whole road Wednesday night. But there's something right here that keeps most people from going to 10,000 a month to a million. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, please hear me. I've gotten so many messages. Dale, I don't have any experience. Dale, I've tried 5 different companies and I never was able to do this. Dale, we're simple people. Dale, I'm not looking for a lot of money. Listen, listen, this is your chance. This is your chance to change the entire trajectory of your financial life. Many of you listening to this, watching this, you're at a crossroads right now and you don't even know it. And I think back in our early run, the biggest run we ever had, when we were able to help over 200 people create a six-figure income. And I went back to the first event that we had, and we had people lined up to give their income testimonies on stage. And there's 17 people in that line. And granted, we'd only been around like a month or two when this picture was taken. But I went back 3 years later. Of the 17 people lined up, 16 of them were gone out of the business. The one that was still there was making $250,000 a year. I don't know. Let me see if I can find this. I don't know. I don't know how many of these testimonies you have to hear before you realize how many average people with above average desire that we have helped come down this road from wherever they were to $10,000 a month. And if you listen to these stories, if they can do it, if they've done it, why can't you? Especially with this opportunity. So the three things is the timing, the product, and number three is the team culture. You don't have to do this by yourself. I've done this my entire adult life. I understand. I know where I can look and help you along this path, but you have to do your part. And it starts with trust and understanding, hey, maybe I'm in a culture, maybe I'm part of a team that is not like all the others I've been involved with. Maybe if I do give this dude a year like he's asked me to, and I really do apply myself, and I really do plug in, and I really take myself and my mindset and my expectation to a higher level, maybe I could get to $10,000 a month. And what would that mean for you? I mean, the stories, guys, are all through this podcast, one right after another, story after story. They're here. The proof is here. This guy filed bankruptcy the day his distributor kit came in. Okay. This lady, single mom of three children, two of them with disabilities. When I first met her, she came up to me and she said, Dale, why should I give you my last two? I got $230 in my checking account. Why should I give you $210 to do your business and to follow your systems? I said, you shouldn't. Hang on to your money. Hang on to your money. You shouldn't. If what you've seen tonight, if the testimonies you've seen is not proof enough that we're doing something different here, then just think I'm sorry you had a bad experience in Herbalife, which she did. That's fine. I'm not going to try to convince you. I'm telling you, the path is here. So it's up to you. What do you want to do? You can join or not join. I don't care. And I mean that. I mean, I'm not going to try to convince people to see the obvious, but she joined. And you can listen to her story if you want. You should listen to all these stories, and you'll realize that there's something unique about this road and what we teach and how we teach it. And until you know why, the how doesn't matter. And everything that we do, there's a reason, and it's sequential. That's an important word, and it's systematic. And any average person with above average desire that decides, hey, I'm going to really give it an honest effort here. I'm going to give this dude a year. It'll change your life. Joy, just to back up, she did join us. And her top three reasons, number one is one day I want to take my kids to Disney World. One day I want to take my kids to Disney World. She ended up making well over $100,000 her second year with us. I'll never forget the day I went out to my mailbox, get my mail, and I'm getting my mail, and I'm looking, and there's a postcard, a big postcard with Mickey Mouse on it. And she wrote a note, Dale, I can't tell you how much, this means to me. And, but she was in Disney World with her kids. Guys, I could tell you story after story after story. This kid from bankruptcy to $200,000. This guy, football coach in Alabama, so frustrated he couldn't find enough change in his car to buy his kids some chicken McNuggets at McDonald's. I said, I'm done. I'm not doing this no more. Made a quality decision. Went on to build a huge team. housewife, never worked a day in her life. Her son graduated high school. She was looking for something to do. We found each other, went on to develop a $10,000 plus month, $250,000 a year income. And again, guys, the stories are just everywhere. Everywhere. Let me back up one because this guy joined me when he was 18 years old. 18 years old, plugged totally in, got his mindset right. Never made it big in network marketing, but he's worth millions of dollars today. He's a real estate mogul, and he'll tell you those formative years with us made a huge impact for him. And again, I could go on and on and on. Let me go some of the stories you guys have heard lately. And I didn't mean for this to go this long, but daggone it. This is important, guys. This thing is getting ready to launch. Some of you are behind, and it's your own dang fault for being behind. But some of you are behind, but it's time to get caught up and it's time to get serious. If you're going to get serious, now's the time to get serious. Y'all have heard Alan's story, Kamala, so many people on our team, guys, that in the last 4 or 5 years, y'all heard Tom Tarabasso a couple of weeks ago. I could go on and on and on and on with these stories. I just want you to know that this Wednesday, and I'm praying for good internet connection because I'm going to be on vacation. But this Wednesday, I am going to share with you how anybody that sees this video and applies themselves, really decides to make a quality decision, not just a flippant decision. Here's another deal. Let me see if I can win the lottery. That's not what this is about. But I know average people with above average desire can start from where we are right now, where you are, and within a relatively short period of time, 18 months, 2 years, maybe 3 years, maybe even 5 years. But where are you going to be in 5 years if you don't apply yourself, if you don't learn some skill sets and mindsets that can take you down this road to 10,000 a month? Where are you going to be in 5 years if you don't do it? Are you ever going to find a company where you're in this time and place with a product line that has no competition and never will, and a team and this culture that's proven to help people just like you start from where they are and get to where they want? Is it ever going to happen for you again? For some of you, as I said, you're at the crossroads. It's time to get serious. It's time to get focused. It's time to take yourself it's time to get on your own team and say, you know what? Other average people with above average desire have plugged in and made it happen. They've never had an opportunity like this. It's never existed. We have no competition. The market's already there. We don't have to go out and create the market. If I'm ever going to do it, if I'm ever going to apply myself, if I'm ever going to do what I feel like is within me to do, now's the time, now's the product, now's the team. I'm going to get serious. I hope that's the decision many of you that see this video make. Can't wait to talk to you Wednesday night. God bless. Talk to you then.